This is a CPL or circular polarizer for a Vantrue dash cam. Today we're going to talk about whether or not it's worth it to get one. We're going to go for a test drive here and show you before and after with and without a polarizer on this Vantrue dash cam. But the focus today is going to be on this thing, the Vantrue dash cam circular polarizer. It comes well packed. It's about 20 bucks. It's got some plastic film on that, on both sides of the lens. Now, if you don't know what a polarizer is, it essentially cuts down glare. So the question is, should you get a polarizer for your dash cam, whether it's a Vantrue or not? We're going to talk about that. The idea, again, simple. Cut down on glare. Glare is important on a dash cam, or at least to cut down on glare is important because the camera, unfortunately, is on the inside, so you're filming through your windshield, which, of course, reflects glare and sunlight off the inside surface of the dash cam. This Vantrue CPL or circular polarizer filter is very well made. This is a Vantrue N4 you see right there, and if you don't know how these polarizers attach, it's really simple. There's outer threads, as you see right there. So the outer threads will just thread on to the inner threads of the camera itself. So just take your time, hold it carefully, and line her up right there, and then start turning right, and it will thread in. Now, a circular polarizer needs to be adjusted, and that's what the outer ring is for. So this outer ring is adjustable as well, and that's what you're going to use to adjust the polarizing effect. So turning this outer ring will adjust the polarizer effect. That's basically what you do to adjust. Just go ahead and turn that outer ring there. All right, once you get your polarized lens, you can see I'm holding a rag up to the windshield. See the glare? So you can see the rag and the reflection. Adjust it until it disappears. Once it's gone like that, you're all set up. All right, let's hit the road here. And the top camera has does not have a polarizer, and the bottom camera does have a polarizer. So bottom has a polarizer, top does not. Now, what do you see right here? Right off the bat, you can tell that the difference is not really noticeable. So we're not seeing a huge night and day difference between a polarizer, which is on the bottom, and no polarizer, which is on the top. Now, why that has to do with the deal with polarizers to begin with. So you can see the glare of, it looks like the left speaker on the windshield. You can see the windshield vent reflecting off the glass on both images here. And this is the deal with polarizers. They're not going to work all the time in all situations. So that's the first thing you got to consider when considering a polarizer, is that no matter how you set it, since it is a dynamic type of, the sunlight and glare is dynamic in general, and the polarizer itself, even though you can adjust it, it's once you set it, the polarizer position is static. So it's going to stay that way. So it's going to cancel the glare under whatever conditions you originally set the polarizer to be. So once you calibrate your polarizer, get rid of glare when you're sitting there, testing it out like we did earlier with that rag, it's going to cut out glare under those circumstances. Once the sun moves, once the reflections change, then it may or may not cut out the glare. Now, with that said, it still is an improvement, because you're going to see here in a moment when we turn the car around, you're actually going to see that the glare is cut down, and you'll be able to judge for yourself just how much you think the glare has been cut down. But do keep in mind, this is not a 100% glare is going to be cut down all the time type of deal. This is more like a glare is going to be cut down, let's say 30% of the time, or let's be generous and say 40% of the time, depending on the conditions. So that's just what it is. On a manual camera, let's say if you had a camera and you're going to take somebody's picture and you had a polarizer on it, well, you can adjust the polarizer on the spot. And in adjusting the polarizer for every shot, no matter where you move or where your subject moves, you can go ahead and adjust the polarizer and you can change the glare. But as you see here on this dash cam, we cannot do that. So when this top and bottom images look exactly the same. Now let's turn around here and you're going to see a difference here. So watch the glare, particularly the center speaker On the top image, you're going to see, let's see this center speaker come in the view there. Okay, so on the top image, you can see the center speaker clearly visible now without the polarizer, but on the bottom image, you don't see that center speaker. And this is exactly what I was just talking about. In this situation, it's calibrated how we said it calibrated earlier, so the polarizer is happy. It's how I set it, so now we see a reduction in glare. So here you can clearly see a difference. Of course there's glare on the sides, but look at the difference. You're not seeing the reflection of that center channel speaker in the middle of the dashboard. You're not seeing that anymore. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, just look at the top image sort of to the right side. That kind of U-shaped thing is the center speaker reflecting, but you don't see that on the bottom image because the polarizer under these conditions is actually canceling out the light. So under these circumstances, the polarizer does indeed make a significant difference. So what's the bottom line here? What's the verdict? Should you get one of these CPL polarizers for your dash cam? The truth is, it depends. We have polarizers on all of our cameras for our YouTube videos. However, if you're not putting things on YouTube and you're just using your dash cam to record that 1 in a million type of event that's likely to happen in front of a dash cam, it's likely not going to matter to you that much whether the dash cam has a polarizer or not. With that said, if you do want the absolute best image quality that you can get from your dash cam, then you certainly would want to get a polarizer for your dash cam. It's not going to have any negatives other than at night, their nighttime image might be a little bit dimmer, but other than that, that's it. So if you want the absolute best image quality you can get, go ahead and get a polarizer. But don't feel left out if you don't have a polarizer, you don't want to buy it, because it's really only going to make a marginal difference. Alright, if you found this video helpful, useful, or insightful, please remember to like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a great day.
My door, I've been feeling the boom. Just a little after 4. The rest of what that core was really just for. Yo, break out the sword and let's go cruising in your Ford. Watch out, yeah, sweet snow is the deal. As she shouted, it's the funky lesson 1 to the grill. I should have known that something wasn't right in walking. The biggity boom was just ticking and clocking. A nice boy in plaid is passed from his dad. Another straight in the fight man, but he wasn't from the right clan. To stop all the nonsense, defenses, my defense.